Warning, working on cars can be dangerous, especially if you're an idiot. Then it may cause bodily harm. You can trust me. Whoa! I should know. Spinning ain't winning. But it did get me through that mud puddle. I wasn't planning on recording yet, but we were pretty near stuck. Don't make me kick her down into 4 low, okay? We're doing a little off-road picking right now, that's right. We are headed to the old truck guy's place. Well, we're here. We're just trying to make it actually back here because we've been getting nothing but the rain around here. I need damn 37s and a lift kit to get back here. This thing, I don't know what to say besides destiny, guys, because I did not plan on getting this. Now, Zach found another, was it a 5-window? Yeah. The One Day Wonder. He posted it. It was gone in a day. He found one with a nice, cool patina. Now, I've kind of, you know, hinted that I've been looking for one of these. I like the 5-window. And, of course, I like this color.
Check out that interior. You want to talk about blue.
Woo! Blue will do. Seat's good. This thing don't need nothing but a booty in the seat to drive it as far as I'm concerned inside. No sooner than Monday, I mentioned I would like to find one of these with the puddins.fab.shop blue patina build to Mordsky. That Tuesday, we're headed back from Harbor Freight and I open up Marketplace, and right there, very first listing, this baby was here. It seems to be pretty solid from what I can see. And yeah, here we are to get it up, or get it snatched up. Now, if you want to see more of his inventory, go to Mordsky Repair, his channel. Me and Mordsky just did a walk around this place, showing each one of these. He sells most of them.
They don't stay around long most of the time. I hardly really list stuff for sale. I've dropped one at a time. This is just my hobby. I got another full-time job, so I just love old trucks, and I import them, obviously.
Underneath the hood, looks like she's still all here. Was it well, someone was pulling the carburetor.
It's got one, look in that back corner.
Oh.
One rod bent, he said, back here, or broke or bent.
Oh, yeah.
There she is. Bent, that's it.
All right, well, that's fun stuff. I don't have none of them laying around.
I do. You can grab one before you leave. I know exactly where to pull it from.
And it looks like someone had carburetor off, because besides the fuel line or vacuum right there going down to our distributor, vacuum advances off, just a couple threads left on our stud there. So
I got the story on it. So the story was, the old fella, he was 74. He bought this in the late 90s. It was a run and driving truck in the late 90s. He was born in 51, so that was his dream truck the year he was born. And honestly, he wasn't a super mechanical guy, so he just kind of stalled out on it. He had parts and parts and parts. I actually bought another motor off him. Yeah, and he was just ready to move on and do something else. So he had been hanging on to this for a long time, just sitting in his garage in the back of his house. So yeah, pretty lucky project, to be honest. It had been sitting inside. I think that's honestly what saved it. It kept it pretty damn nice.
We could probably just put that in the vise, straighten her out, and send her down the road. She'll be fine. We'll just put that back like,
yeah,
like we just
back in there.
We didn't know that was there.
See, she runs great. Ran one part.
Ran one part. I do like the color on the valve cover. Whoa, we just got vents right there. That's how they vented this sucker?
Yeah, yeah.
I never knew that on these.
Leaving those out. I got one over there, and I had to tape over.
That way we just puked the oil everywhere.
I don't think they ran that for long after the engineers reviewed that process.
Well, down in all this, little surface rust down there, but like I said, she ain't all rusted out. Make one hell of a budget shop truck build. A lot of this primer, guys, I think we could wet sand most of it off and get rid of it. Now, surface rust comes in, you know, people think they do good just by spraying a little primer over it, but it takes a little more than that to, you know, really get rid of anything. Luckily, the doors and body panels are all pretty dang straight on it. Y'all know me, surface rust don't scare me none.
I was wondering if these were in here.
Woo!
And it came with the Hot Rod magazine subscription.
Dang right. They're a little,
ooh,
what we got there, Sports Illustrated. Ain't that the dude who got slapped on the Instagrammer?
Yeah, Chris Rock. We got a date on this? Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Now, you talk about a hot rod. Look at that baby there. All right. We ain't mad about that neither.
Yeah.
There we go. Little
mouse nest.
Yeah, little mouse house. Couple extra light bulbs in there. I mean, overall, I'm super happy with how she's looking. Our bed is different colored or never got painted or something. But y'all know me, I'm the old rattle can Dan patina blending master. I think I can color match this and blend the bed to look real good if we make it that far. That exhaust though, not stylish, don't look that old. And I guess I'm most impressed with the interior. I usually don't get something with a seat you can sit on. All down in here looks pretty solid. I mean, I don't know where these trucks are notorious for rusting out, but maybe right in there. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, there's a dead mouse.
Oh, I thought something stunk.
Found him. Oh, okay. So I see the homemade floor pans now.
Anybody want some lunch?
Oh no. Oh man. All right, so she may need a floor pan or 12. Ain't nothing to a good fabrication shop. They should be able to whip up a new one of these, no problem.
We gave you a new vent window glass for something, but these don't look that bad, to be honest.
Hell, I'd run it. Oh, that one's coming, the lamination on the bottom just a little bit, but...
Patina.
What'd he call it? Pantina?
Pantina. Is this gonna be one of them Pantina trucks?
Said, hell no, I hang out with Pat Tina. So I was wondering if it had them, and they're in here. It even come with the tailgate, which is cool, because it was, I didn't know that, and it was missing in the picture. Looks like we got a front bumper and all the slats for the bed even. Got even new rubbers for it. This is one that'd be fun how to show to do it with doing a front clip and some rear end swaps and kind of old school budget minded build, I guess you'd say. Oh yeah, that one was free. This we can turn and get some leverage if you need it. I don't know enough about these straight six to know what interchange and what don't interchange, but he said we could pull a push rod out of this one if we want. It's got to be better than the one we got. This truck has a real good prop rod. Oh, that one back there does not look happy. The old Flexi Straw Deluxe.
Man, that's the way to go. I need to deal with the WD-40 because that little snake straw is it. Yeah.
Oh, just gonna strip, ain't it? It just turned.
Got it?
Yep. I hope the rest of our luck goes like this today. So far. Okay. Oh, hey, lost a hat prop rod. I'll go back to the Loves across the street, get me a lottery ticket after just getting that flathead out.
Tip it to the back and then we'll clear these easier when we take it off.
Oh, yeah. We got lucky there, folks.
Oh yeah, she's a beauty.
Well, you can tell which half had the big hole in the top that rusted. We definitely want to get one from the rear by the looks of things.
We'll get a few that we can choose from there.
Maybe we use this old cheater pipe and get us a prop rod.
That's the torque tube drive shaft from the truck yesterday.
There it is.
Yep, that feels right. Oh, watch your knuckles. Ouch.
We don't need that. Nope.
That skull tattoo just got a tooth knocked out.
Yeah, it's had worse. It'll live to fight another day. Can we get that out of there?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I don't know how these, oh yep. Just shove rubber to the side, then you pull it out and find the rusty lower half.
Is that one meant to?
Looks it.
That's what we lived up for.
Yeah.
Here, let's do something with that one.
We may have needed that one. For all I know, there may not be a single straight one in one of these motors.
That's probably why he parked it. Wow, we just totally smoked that 235. The good news is I think I got more with 235s around here.
Well, if that means I got a stuck valve on that one over there, and she came up and bent it because it wasn't happy, or who knows. I know this motor here ain't much good for other than scrap parts. Or
the plan with this one is it's gonna get a 6.2 LS and be a kind of a wild high horsepower patina build when I get all my ducks in a row here. But I say we could just pull this whole probably rocker assembly off somehow.
Get this back one. I think we're gonna have to pull that.
All right. None of this is gonna be used, so scrapyard special. Want a real hammer?
Sure. I think I stole yours though.
I got more, don't worry.
That's kind of rubbing, but I'm hoping we can tap that back that away and off there. Get you a big old delicious box of rust flakes today. That's what you want as part of your morning breakfast. As we bend it.
How's that one look?
Yeah, straighter than the other one.
Maybe that's what they do, they just bend a little.
Hell, 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Run her through the wire wheel, should be practically good as new.
You want to grab another one or you go with that?
Yep, we're gonna take one more just cause we're here. All right, 3 push rods. I'm gonna take our little adjusters, or 2 push rods and then 3 adjusters. I'm from Pot County, I can't math very good. Whoop! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's my workout for the day. I love laying in the water. It's my favorite.
Bring your life jacket?
Yeah. I'm not a fan of straight axles, but it does give you an easy towing point at least. Well, she's winching, but she ain't turning. We played with the shifter and the clutch is stuck to the floor right now, but she still just don't want to break free. You said you and that old man just pushed her out the backyard, right?
Yeah, he had it tucked up behind his backyard. Me and him just 1-2. Honestly, my low back is sore. I think it's mainly because we manually loaded a 235 in the back of my truck. That would have been a circus act if we would have videoed that. But yeah, she was an easy roller yesterday.
Today, not so much. She's trying. She's thinking about it. Come on, baby.
Come on, you know you want it.
Oh, yeah. Well, kind of, sort of. Just drag her till the bumper kisses the air cleaner and you're good. Woo, we are loaded down, strapped down, trailer on, headed back to town. You know you're back in your hometown when you start seeing Ford long beds with no hoods. Oh yeah, got him a hot rod. Oh, he's definitely got a hot rod. He's got the full caps on it. Dang right. Let's get her off the trailer here. What do you think, Theo? Think the old tow roller will handle her? Shoot, I think so. I once saw the devil somewhere in your eyes, and now you got the nerve to ask me where I'm going. Tow roller with the catch. Yeah, she started rolling pretty good. Tow roller was like, you ain't rolling away, not today. Boop. I know I got so prissy when I did that. Sorry. I mean, sorry. If you want push, maybe she'll pull. Most folks don't know I was a Boy Scout. That's not true. I was the best knot tire around, they say. That knot right there, it's a triple loop swoop poop pull. Oh, it's a sad day. I usually don't pull on the pusher because, well, it don't do good to pull on your welds like that. But we finally broke the tow bar off. Say it ain't so. Why? Why? All them tugs over the years. She's finally let go. I knew Theo would understand. That turned into a job and a half to get her in here. When we were at the Taco Boys, Fleck noticed something. 6-lug, I believe these came 6-lug from the factory. 5-lug. I think somebody 5-lug swapped this thing at some point in its life. Well, let's have a look down under. All this truck, you legend, mate. That was the worst impression ever. All right, well, they're up in the air. It's gonna be easier to spot rust like that right there. And not too bad over here, a little support, but none of the sheet metal. Running boards look all right. Got a little down in the very lower cab corner, but luckily someone just shoved some sponge or... Oh, it's that good insulation that rusted us out. Perfect. Huh. I never knew these cabs mounted with like shackles here. It's a new one. I like this, how that's styled with those little slots and all that. That's pretty cool. This little tubular cross member, they had it going on. Oh, or is that? Oh, that's a pivot for a parking brake. The rest in this cab corner as well. Rockers down here. Most of this floor, kind of seat back, looks pretty good. Looks like, or is that undercoating? Yeah, I think that's undercoating. So it looks like most of our rust, from what I can tell, is up in here should be our bench seat, so they're forward. Of course, you can see all of it up here real good. There's our master cylinder. Someone done whipped on the trailer brake lights. That's pretty common in Oklahoma. Right, here's where your battery goes. You want to do your red ground and a red positive to make it nice and simple. Is this truck gonna be 6 volt? Because I don't got no 6 volt. She's about to be 12 volt because that's what we got to work with. Hey, there's a wire missing from something, just dangling and hanging. I don't know if the motor spins. I guess we could go ahead and pry on this since we're down here. I was given no information on this. In fact, I didn't even know about the push rod till this morning. As in when we got there and I found out. I didn't ask any questions about the drivetrain. Well, this don't bite worth the diddly flip on that flywheel. That's a good sign. Nope, she ain't spinning. However, I think we got something going where she's stuck in gear, because this one was skidding. Maybe it's dragging. Brakes are dragging. I don't... Zach said she rolled good. That's kind of in the middle on that one. That's kind of in the middle on that one. So I would assume that means neutral. She still ain't spinning. Get a bigger pry bar. Ha! Hit it with the force of inner self. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. I think I spun a hair. Hear that, or my pry bar bent more. 1 to 12. Ha! Ha! Yeah. Oh, that didn't sound good. Something said crunch. Got the old Crunch Berry Supreme. Yeet. What is crunching and crack-a-lacking, huh? Oh, it's spinning something that way now. Then it's locking up. Yeah. Yeah. See that? She spins just a hair. And then she gets stuck. Then I come back here. Go back just a hair that way. Then she gets stuck. And why we're not turning there, I don't know. I'm suspecting one's just dragging some. And then our motor's dragging on something. Oh, Looby Dooby, where are you? We're over here, right? All right, Scooby-Doo is not very good today. Ha-ha! She's gonna be one of them custom Pantina trucks. I'm gonna put the best Pantina you ever seen. Ah, yeah, it's spinning some. Yeah! So I don't know if a parking brake got hit inside, if the regular brakes got pumped and that's dragging now. Now something had to happen because he said it rolled good and now it don't. But we've confirmed that is definitely dragging. I'm about 99% certain she's in neutral. So our motor not spinning is a motor problem. Good old Facebook Marketplace finds, huh? Can't live with them. Can't live without them. At a minimum, between today, tomorrow, whenever, we'll get that unstuck. That way, if we need to put rollers on it and shove her down in the junkyard right away, we can. Before we drop her down, I'm gonna take a quick glance at the front. All this sheet metal looks pretty dang good. Ain't really seeing no rot. Fender wells and all that's really good shape. What the heck is that? Is that some type of piece, one of our steps? No, there's the clutch and whatever. That's part of our floor assembly. And that's part of our cowl and That's pretty rotted. That's unfortunate. I mean, I know a guy who could fix it, but we were hoping to not see that much. This side's kind of the same thing. Up at the front of the cab where the floor meets the toe boards, that little splash, and over here as well. All fixable if we make it to that point at some point. Dang, I like your style here. Oh, that thing was leaking. Let me get the duct tape out, Dale. I'll tune her right up real quick. Well, by golly, we may be finally having some Mortski luck. Just getting good stuck engines, bent push rods. What the snap, crackle, and pop. Down! Coming down! Did we even take a minute and appreciate the fact that both the fenders on this bedside, neither one of them have a slot for a spare? So we've got the makings of a good little hot rod pick 'em up truck here, huh? We should be appreciating that. Can't deny the sexy curves of the 50s. Just get you some locking pliers and a zip tie and you can custom mount you a light here. That's some good lighting for y'all to be able to see. Try to think that one up, Mortski, Mr. Engineer. Engineer that. We're gonna put some blue tape on this one, meaning that's number one. Because I think one of the first things we're gonna do is just pop all this off here. Man, all those pop good, we didn't break nothing. Since those just click on, we'll go ahead and rub that and just get her plumb out the way. Shoo! Inside there's pretty clean. Oh, except for where it's not. Them ones are corroded good. First things I'm wanting to do is pull these plugs and look down in the cylinders. Oh yeah, I forgot this is quick release. Yeah, it should make a good wall hanger anyhow. Play with me, see what happens. I'll have you screwed on the wall over there by your cousins. This deep creep I stole from old truck guy on accident a couple weeks ago. And I'm being optimistic, so we'll just go ahead and get all this stuff doing a little pre-soaking here. Especially back there. You know, the one where we've got a bent push rod and the valve is still down, you know? I may be driving to old truck guy's place tomorrow, get a new valve. Yeah, because that's what we want to do. That'll be a lot of fun. Now, since we're here, might as well be generous. Kind of loose. Not loose, but you never know what you're going to get on spark plugs. Sometimes they're loosey-goosey. Other times you'll chip a tooth. You're grunting so hard trying to get them freed up. That one was pretty loose. That was barely a hair past snug even. Hello, sir.
Hello.
I was just talking to you. Have you been on camera yet? Have you been in any of the videos?
I think there was one.
Oh yeah, the one on the second channel for sure. Meet Christopher.
Hello.
He's our editor. And he's who I talk to when I'm not talking to y'all. That's right. I maintain like 14 conversations a day. One to y'all, one to him, and one to myself. One to Theo. And then my wife calls me about every 10 minutes.
I get to hear all those conversations.
All of them. That's what we don't want to see. That's our back one there. We're not surprised to see that. Y'all probably can't see nothing because that bright light. There. Maybe y'all can see that one there. But they're all corroded up. And that's out of number 6 at the very back. Look who just discovered Hootie up in the corner. Oh, Hootie the bird's been sitting there. And he thinks it's real now. Oh boy. He'll be getting them too. Hey Theo, that ain't a real bird, dude. A little crusty in there too. All of them pretty crusty looking. Probably number 3 to 4 was the best looking. 1, 2, yeah, number 3. Yeah, 2 and 4's, yeah. 1 and 5 is, The number 6 is, yeah. All right, let's borescope a little bit here. We're in number 1. Oh, that is plumb full of rust. Oh boy, howdy. She is not doing good. Number 2, can't seem to work all the way down there, but it's not looking good neither. Number 3 is our cleanest so far. Number 4 looks like a nice layer of surface rust, what I can see. Number 5 looks I don't know, besides like crap, almost wet, but sometimes that stuff gets a little reflective coating on it. And last but not least, good old number 6. Oh man, plenty of rust in this old engine. Maybe the carburetor sat off of it for a while. I mean, it's just hardly sat in place. Maybe they started to swap it one time and left the hood up and it rained or something and our intake got plumb full of water. This one looks cross-threaded on there and don't look like it's sitting on there straight. Or maybe the stud's just loose. All these years we've been doing pretty good. Now we finally have that Mortski luck. Dag nabbit. Figure we just really lube down that one valve there. We ain't giving up yet. 6 cylinders full of rust ain't deterred me one bit. Oh! Tripped on Theo. Sorry, buddy. We should definitely just tap on that valve and see what happens. So get your old valve tapper deluxe here. I'm just curious to see if we have any movement at all. Oh, that may not be stuck. It looked like it was stuck down a little bit to me on that side, but now looking at this side, it looks about the same. It feels like it's springing and bouncing, so it's trying to move. We fixed it. Wasn't nothing wrong with it, but we fixed it. I think she's just a hair stuck. It's a good thing I lubed on it and tapped on it. I think I seen it move up just a hair. It's definitely the angle. It still looks further down to me than them other ones, and it may be a hair, who knows. Here, we'll accurately check it with our valve height checker. We'll see. I don't know. Kind of close enough for me, I reckon. If we had a few days around here to let this thing just sit, what I would do if I was actually like someone who just bought this project off Facebook and found that in the engine and you really want to try to get it running, I would try filling it full of vinegar and letting it sit. If it's rusted enough where the cylinders are pretty well sealed up, which we moved it a little bit so it's probably not, but if it'll hold vinegar, that vinegar will break down that rust in there and it sure makes it a lot easier to free up one of these. I've done it on one motor successfully, and some of the other ones I had tried on had problems where vinegar would have never fixed it. But if you got this on like a Friday or a Saturday on the weekend and you had a work week ahead of you, I would fill the sucker plumb up full of vinegar throughout the week, just soaking the dog poop out of it. Let that vinegar try to eat away at some of that. It just liquefies it and just melts it on down. We don't have time like that. And if I build this truck, I'll be honest, the likelihood of it keeping a factory straight 6 are about slim to none. So we're gonna do the budget free up job, which we're actually using the high dollar stuff here, the Croil. But I'm gonna spray some of this in here. It's real good stuff. Everyone really seems to like it. We're gonna soak down each one and pretty much just kind of pry on it and see if we make any progress. Which is more than likely not gonna happen. Probably just wasted a can of the good stuff. Oh, it's spinning a little more, and it was hard from there. So I think we're spinning past what we were earlier. Let me go back this way. I mean, it's trying. It ain't liking it, but it did move a little more than it did last time. That's definitely more right there. That's all it got. I'm bending our pry bar. That was the best Chinesium one I had. Now it's got more curve in it than a damn bow. Well, more. We got more. I mean, I don't know what I think I'm doing here. Running all them rings down past that rust and everything's definitely good for it. That tip's just bending. I was gonna say, I bet it's warm from bending. It kind of is. See? I mean, got a lot more than what we had earlier. All right, go back down. Out of curiosity, we never did check the oil. A little muddy looking. Looks like there's a little bit of water on the end of that dipstick to me. Definitely not the best looking stuff. Smells a little funky. Huh? You wanna see a little sample of her spit shine since we got some oil on her? Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Oh, I think she'd buff on out, guys. Wish this old straight 6 would buff on out. I mean, a little lube went a little way, so let's keep pouring the lube to it. I'm gonna do a little Pop County concoction. Yeah, a little ATF. Used to have some kerosene I'd mix it with. If you don't have that, you can use acetone. I'm out of both of them. I do have mineral spirits. I don't know if that works, but we're gonna try it. Oh, Robert, bring me my Fiji water bottle. We're gonna go for a very accurate 50-50 mix. Yeah, it's about a quart, so we may not 50-50. 60-40 split's fine. This crap probably won't even mix. That right there is a little Pot County hot sauce. Next step, you want to cap it. You want to give her a good, you want to flip it. All right, you don't want to shake it. You don't want to stir it. You want to hit it with the flip trick. About 6, 7, maybe 19 of them should be good. And good thing this thing takes the big spark plugs. Does that not fit in there? Oh! Hot sauce down! Hot sauce down! Luckily the lid was still on. It was a close one. How's that not fit in there? Surely we were golden. I'm sure it'll seal good. I'm just gonna pour a lot in there about like so and just work my way down through here. Hopefully we don't mess up our good engine here. That would be a shame. Oh, that one's full. She flooded out the side. She's leaking. Chug, chug, chug. I'll just polish her off back here. That's a little more fluids in her. For the stuck engine, you want all the lubrication in the situation, okay? We ain't giving up hope yet. She's moved an inch, so she may want to move a mile. That's a good ground right there. Yeah, I don't think that one's ever got hot before. What do you call them screw heads like that? I call them a dolly wop. It's got a good dolly wop screw, so you can't ever replace it neither. All right, old girl. I know you've been neglected. I can feel you. I feel your insides. I've seen your insides. You feel broken. You feel defeated. But, yeah, you moved along a little bit, and sometimes that first little step is all you need to take to really move forward, to really go onward, all right? Now I filled you up. I'm trying to fill you up full of love here. Some of Puddin's love sauce, that red stuff, okay? And with that, I just need you to take a deep breath. Tell yourself everything's gonna be okay, and that you can let the past go and we can move forward. We can do this together, all right? You may have been neglected in the past, but I'm here now. Can we move forward? What do you say, old girl? You mean I pep talk for nothing? You mean those 4 seconds of fluid being in you didn't make up for them 30 years of neglect? You mean you don't want to play and be nice to me? Well, she spun enough to move a piston. We know that because we got a little more fluid out of her just then. She dribbled out. Oh, Harbor Freight pry bar just ain't got enough Wheaties to let me really give it a good hoorah. That may have been a little more right there. Yeah! Has a little more. That was a little more. Oh, get down with it. Oh, get down with it. Oh, oh yeah. Mama would be real happy if I tracked that in the house. Oh yeah, we moved some more. Told you. Look, we're dripping. We are dripping. Drippage is a good sign. I got drip. Drip also means I can, bust a move. And drip also means that thing got in a groove of moving. The move groove, if you will. And now, she's about to move a little more for us. Wishful thinking. I said, she's about to move a little more for us. Here comes Johnny Cottonseed. He's got Skechers on his feet. He's got a pry bar in his hand. Here comes Johnny Cottonseed. This engine stuck, I don't give a, never mind. This engine stuck, we're out of luck. Holy, what do we got here? That would have been a good surprise if she'd fire up. We'd been blowing out wasp nest. Here comes Johnny Cottonseed. All right. Sorry, I just got to kill some time and let that soak. So figured a song and a exhaust tailpipe tap was due. We're gonna go back the other way. It's gonna play nice. Oh, now we can't go back the other way. That is not good. Oh, there it went. Oh yeah. We are rolling now. We're in our good spot. Now we're in our bad spot. Bent the pry bar more. This thing's gonna full hook by the time we get done with it. Uh-oh. Oh, ha, ha. There went our big pry bar. She's done for. Final hoorah here. She done snapped, crackled, and popped. We didn't need that tip. It's all right. Let's get the old flap attack, maybe put a new tip on it. When that's nice and hot, just spray it with some Kroil. That's gonna harden it, okay? And make it nice and brittle, ready to snap again. Yeah, heat treated now, perfect. Now we can't get in there at the right angle to be able to push down enough to see. Yeah, she's still pretty stuck. Still can't believe 10-15 minutes of soak time ain't just plumb freed it up yet. Oh shoot, I swear I seen that bell housing or whatever move. There ain't no way I cracked that. I ain't that damn strong. Am I? I mean, have a little close look there. Oh, see that old flying eyeball? You don't want that flying eyeball get a hold of you. Who knows, maybe I did crack it. Oh, she punched back. We slipped. I took a lift thingy to the jaw, no big deal. I'm just kind of hoping it knocked a little sense into me. I hope you don't call that a hit, because you hit like a girl. Oh no, that is definitely moving now. I don't know if y'all be able to see it or not, but I'm having to reach up in there, which means I'm prying against that pretty hard. And yeah, that is 100% wiggling now. Progress is progress. Now what we can spin here, going back and forth, is feeling a lot better. Just because as we do it, obviously we're clearing up the chunks in there. Now we're not getting a good bite. Regrind on the tip. And it's getting a bite. She just ain't, I don't think she's gonna go anymore. Trying to decide if we should just start pulling this head and see what we have going on in there. Here, I'll do the hard job. Get that line out the way. Now I'll kind of bend that out the way. Oh, coil's ready to come off. Yeah, so definitely someone had been doing some work on this thing. They knew she was having problems for certain. Just do all the nice, real easy stuff first. Jeez Louise, Theo. Are you having a lickathon 1250 over there or what, dude? You're making more of a sloshing noise than all this Pot County Kool-Aid over here splashing on the floor. I could make a joke about that, but never mind, we won't. We'll just leave the old licking jokes right alone. Woo! This sucker's been on here a minute. She's dusty and crusty. Oh, yeah, that was just a nipple threaded in there. Oh shoot, we're actually getting some fluids. That surprised me. Did not expect that. Ow, 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 ow. That's always a good indicator when that comes out of your heater hose. Hey, hey, hey. Splash to the face. Hey, get on my glasses. I can feel it beating down my fork head. Trying to take care of you. Give you a damn pep talk. You want to splash me in the face? Thought we were starting off better than that. Bang! She even had a little up in there, huh? What about the old Mortsky hose? We gonna get any out of here? I bet not. Yeah, we got some. Just a little rust. That's good. We want to knock that out down into our head. Nice quality Gates hose clamp there. They didn't cut no corners on this rig, did they? Hey, little stubby wubby. That's a good belt. We don't want to break it. Dang it. Missed opportunity earlier when Christopher was here. I should have had him vouch for me that I pet that dog. I was always like, pet the dog, pet the dog. I pet the dog throughout the day. You just can't watch an hour and a half or two of this, okay, guys? He gets pet. He gets loved on, I promise. Yeah. Come on, generator, work with me. She freed up some. Not quite enough. There it went. There it went. Come on. There you go. All right. When the belt's rusted in place on a pulley, that's when you know it's been there a while. Shoo! That was that baby was so rusted that may have been what held us stuck. She may just crank over, no problem now. It's gonna weigh 1,001 pounds, but hopefully we can just leave our intake and exhaust manifold attached to the head. Dang, she's got an oil filter. These things didn't come with oil filters, did they? So somebody added this, or did they? All it has is rubber hoses. One vacuum there. What would that be going to inside the cab? Wipers? Windshield wipers? Do these have vacuum? Probably so. Me personally, guys, I ain't had a lot of stuff in the 50s. Dang sure never had one of these, so this is all kind of new to me. Get our exhaust studs soaking there. I think the spring was broke right here. And the rest of that spring would hook right there, and that's hooked to our master cylinder. So that's why our pedal's staying down on it. Not that that's any good. I heard my wife talking. Whoop. Where is she? Oh man, I don't see her. I just knew she was gonna be overwhelmed with excitement for me dragging home another one. She was just gonna be on her way to look at it. Guess I was wrong. Hopefully our Harbor Freight extension holds up better than our Harbor Freight pry bar. Sounds great. Oh. Hey, quick hands. I got quick hands for days. Without that tap, that wasn't coming out of there. We're free there. Now up here, I've never pulled one of these. Oh, maybe I did on that other 58, or that 58 Apache, I mean. It was a straight 6 truck, because I ended up finding it had a wrong bolt or something for the oiling system. Either way, I'm assuming we can just pull all those and that whole assembly is going to come off. Then we'll just keep our push rods in order, and that should be that. It's probably like recommended to take tension off the push rods or something first. But we're all right. We got bigger fish to fry. Hey, let go. Let go. Bad boy. All right. Oh, does that thing split in the middle? I can't remember. I don't know. Yeah, feels like it could fall apart real easy. All right, then we'll just pull these. Boop, 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 boop. I am gonna keep them in order. Boop, boop, beep, bop. No crud in there. And our final 2. All in order. Much other than that, I think we just gotta pull the head bolts Oh, and we got a temp sender thing in the head back there. Dang it. I knew that was a 5/8. I don't know why I grabbed 11/16. Ooh. Huh. Can't believe that's built where that just goes in there and seats into that and seals up. Usually you gotta have an adapter or whatever. I guess this head's machined for that. We're learning all kinds of good stuff on this truck already. What are these, 3/4 inch? Sure are. Oh, dang it, split our gasket. Now when we get this back together and running, it's gonna leak oil right there. That one was a lot less happy than the others. Yeah. These are different. I thought one of them had to have a hole or something where the oil could come up to the top, because it feeds up through that filler tube. So it'd probably be this bolt here, or maybe that ain't tight fit on these, so it just goes around the outside of it. I don't know. I don't know enough about them. Yep, our battery's dead. That's all she needed. Woo, that one is there though. Oh man. Cat! Hello sir, may I have my socket back please? Thank you. I was gonna say, she moved the hair, I synced it. That one's gonna be hotter than a $2 pistol now. All right, now I'm sure she's just gonna simply pop right off there. Or hold on, how's this work? We gotta pull that water pump too. Does it bolt to the whole everything? Probably so, why wouldn't it? Or no, it has bolts on the back side, so it actually looks like it stays down on the block. And we're having real good luck with pry bars. Let's just break our water pump next. Oh, I figured this was gonna be super duper easy. Maybe some love taps will help shock it. Feel like we should be able to wiggle her some. I'm like 99% certain we ain't got nothing to worry about under here. Just to make me feel better, I'm gonna pull this thermostat housing off, which is unfortunate because now we'll have to reseal it before we put it on and get this rig running again. We ain't lost confidence yet. She's gonna run for us. Oh, that is a great sign. That's what's inside our whole motor. And that head may be rubbing those bolts, but they're not connected together. All right, don't mind me. Just an idiot. Don't really know what I'm doing here. Some of y'all been yelling at the screen like, hey dummy, there's some bolts in there. Refresh, rehydrate, woosah. So if you actually look down in the head and not at the ones just sitting up high, there's 2 more bolts down through there. I can imagine those 2 bolts right there being torqued could keep this from coming off here. Any other damn hidden bolts anywhere? A couple shorties. All right, let's go up top and get a good aerial. Make sure we ain't, whoa, what we got a lock washer in there for, huh? Maybe an old valve cover bolt got dropped down in there. Bolt fell somewhere, but washer stayed. Who knows? Any other hidden bolts? How we feeling? We ready to come off there? That is so weird. I cannot believe when you take all the hardware out that it'll actually come off there. I still ain't got a clue how much actually. I was picking up on that as hard as I could and my toes came off the ground. gotta clear that. That right there. Right there. Holy chimichanga. That thing is all there. Now I'm hungry. Oh, definitely a two-man job. Oh, baby. She is most certainly all there. Head gasket. Huh. We could rattle can that and put her back on. She'll seal. Valve inspection. One's got a little mold on it. That's always a good sign. And give this thing the Pot County rebuild and get her chugging along. Boy, that thing is caked up. That valve there's flat. That one has indentation, 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 flat. All of them are the same. Nope. That one's a smaller indentation. Bigger. Yeah, that one's different. She's been rebuilt, indicated by the rattle can on the valve springs. Well, let's look at the real star of the show here. How are we looking? Well, she was definitely sealing as far as holding our fluids. Here's our one that we managed to shove the little bit out of. As far as this stuff, I don't know. That thing is bad. What if we just gave her our best hoover? Oh man, we just got that out of there. Just pretend we didn't see that neither. Water jackets are full, all right? At least at the rear of the engine. I'm telling you, she still wants to run. Oh, that's good. I was gonna say, those sure look like they were backed out a lot. Those are supposed to be in there, helping hold our water pump together. So those vibrated out over time. And it looks like there's definitely different levels of our rust coating. Like that one there, we could probably almost scrub off, maybe Scotch-Brite it. Then we got this one. She's coming in at about a solid, I don't know, 24 grit. And down here, this one, she's probably good 6 grit. And then this, I can't really tell. So I hate to mess up our good motor here and scratch up our walls, but we may try to get that crap cleaned up out of there and then put a little wire wheel on her, see if we can clean her up some more. I hate to do it because, like I said, we may damage some stuff. She's definitely looking pretty pristine right now, but by golly, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Pump all them out, and then we're gonna kind of wipe and get the rest. These ones back here, real good stuff. This one right here may actually be the worst one. Lucky number 5 right there. When you got aquarium rocks coming out your motor, it's a good sign. It's a good sign that it needs to be a boat anchor and go with the fish with the aquarium rocks. Yummy. All we really need on this to fix it, some of our Get Gone degreaser by the Sweet Patina. Sweet Patina is family owned and operated straight out of Texas. Around Dallas-Fort Worth to be exact. No, Sweet Patina, well, his products, they're second to none, baby. They're good stuff. So we're gonna spray that Get Gone on there, and we're gonna go for another round of wiping, and that's probably all she needs. We'll be able to bolt that head right back on. Just playing. But if you want to get you some of this Get Gone degreaser, you can just head on over to Sweet Patina and use that old promo code on the screen. Woo, brother. That thing is textured. That's right, she's gonna come back. I have faith in her. Just as soon as we get all this, what? I just teleported another washer up out of there? Where did that come from? Another little locking washer. Just shake that out real quick. I can fall down in her floor dry and just join it. If we go for a bird's eye view, these pistons are the same. But this one there, she almost looks like she's got different relief on her of some sort. Oh, baby, can y'all see all that in there? I could not from the angle I was at. We are not running out of material there yet. How are we looking now? Pretty good. That's all we need right there. Y'all want to go for the soft bristle, huh? Yeah. Soft bristle ain't gonna cut it. Let's do a little custom machine work. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Safety first. That is not good. It's so thick. This ain't even the thick stuff yet. Holy, I only think we'd have to machine off about all the thousandths. I don't think our grill's gonna have enough battery. Woo! I'd tell you if it was looking good or not, but I'm so hot and spicy, I'm fogged up here. For our back to here, we may have to get a fresh battery. We'll see. Here's a little pro tip. Once you get about your third layer of rust off there, instead of going straight up and down, you can go at an angle like this. Then you want to switch and go at an angle like this. And it almost looks like cross hatching. And I think that's going to help trick the engine block here into being better. It's gonna make it want to run. All right, now we're down to Big Mama. I say best for last. One of these right there. There's a 40. There's another 40. Yep, another one right there. She's already bored 40 over. All right, come on. Time to do the nitty gritty. Look at that. Oh, that looks like textured bed liner. That is barely putting a dent in that. Just focusing on the same spot. Hey, see a little progress there. I'm gonna just keep getting the barnacles out of here, guys. I'll show you when we get her all done up. Ka-chow! It's a bloodbath out there. We ain't even started. We're going back round 2. No! The fountain of love, baby. I meant to do that to help wash everything off. Dun 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 dun. All right, quit now. You're just making a mess for fun. I still ain't giving that one enough. Good golly. Whew. A few more suck jobs, wipe jobs, wire jobs. I tried different wire wheels. I mean, that one's pitted. They all cleaned up pretty decent, except for this one. That is just R-U-F-F. She's rough. Hoping that's gonna let that go down past them rings some. Now that there ain't a layer of rust on each one, maybe soak in a little bit. Maybe we did her a little good. Dee-da-da-bop. Hey! Excuse me. I'm trying to drink some water and cool off. Doesn't mean get all choked up. Sometimes I just get so emotional. I just get so worked up thinking about these trucks. Let's go up one more time. People's been getting on to me because allow 2 seconds between motor starts. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Click. Right now I'm not too worried about trying to give it any more hoorahs. I just thought we could work it back our little bit that's already free, if it'll let us. And hopefully that'll help that coil slide around a little bit past some stuff. I think it went a little more before it popped. Oh, it definitely did. It went a little further because it was harder to put it back that way. Let's go one more. Let's see. Whichever way we're going, we're obviously hitting something. So we're gonna leave that there. Oh, that one definitely worked out some crud. And we're gonna give her one more spritzing. And then I think we're gonna have to call that a night. Of course, if underneath them pistons are all plumb rusted up and stuff too, they're pretty well pissing in the wind here. But by golly, I better give me an A for effort, I guess. I don't know. Whoa, long shot. They call me Ace. Pow! Oh, dang it, I missed. All right, we're gonna give you a good night's rest. And you're gonna be good, and I'm gonna come out here, and you're just gonna bust on free, and we're gonna drive you. Good morning, folks. Is that my bone? Woo, I got your bone. Easy. Woo, I got your bone. Ha! You blasted the water, dude. Give me that bone. I wish someone would throw me a bone on this thing. As you see, the coils in the air this morning. Looking underneath here, these two had soaked down, as in they were empty. I just spritzed them again. But all of them are still holding our coil, which means it did not seep down and around and get past them rings, more than likely. And there's spots all over this camera, which means I did not clean it, more than likely. Dang, there's bed liner on there and everything else. How's up my nose looking? Good? Huh? Probably need to trim the hairs. Hi, I'm puddins.fab.shop, and welcome back to the Pry Fest, where today we're gonna pry. That got us nowhere. Mother Teresa. It just gave a little. It went a little bit. I thought it did. And it just went a little more. Well, it's a little better than I thought we were gonna do, honestly. It went more. More! It's going, guys. Come on, baby. Come on. Looky there. Shut the refrigerator door. Oh yeah. And call me Betty Spaghetti. That sucker's spinning now. That sucker is spinning now. She ain't spinning the best, but spinning. Come on. Come on. We are free. We are free. And the eagles flew in from the west coast. Like this engine that was trying to be free. Look how easy that's spinning now, guys. We definitely got past whatever had us. Well, for now, anyhow. Better not count my victories too soon. Yeah, there we go. So whatever's getting us. I was afraid we'd get back to it. Shuckies. The question is, what are we catching on now? I was hoping it was just resting here. These two are down. Those were our two cleanest ones. So they're the ones I'm least worried about, actually. These are all up, and on them we'd all clean their up. So I know they're fairly clean. Let me crank her back the other way. Spin her back the other way. Now we're kind of down, up, down, down, and a little down. Kind of back towards where we started-ish. All right, I'm giving up on the pry bar. That's always a great sign right there. Is there any oil in there or just water? Good golly. Oh! Hey, there's some oil. You mean that dipstick was overly full for a reason? Who would have guessed it? I told you I thought I seen a little water or whatever mixed in on the end there. I was guessing correct. Oh dang, we better clamp that down because that sucker's about to be full. Yeah, me. Oh, Chalupa Tuesdays right there. Don't want to jinx us here, but being Mr. Glass Half Full, at least all of our little flathead screws are coming out the oil pan real easy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Well, it's got a little custom wobble to it. Oh! Oh! What do we have here? What is that? Or that? Or that? Or that? And or that. There's all kinds of goodness in here. That right there, we didn't need that. This thing looks like it's been smoked by something. That's all tore up too. Look at the back of our oil pan there where all the sludge is. That's all just full of metal. I'm gonna get a dang sliver or whatever you call it, splinter. After seeing that, I'm pretty impressed we got it as freed up as we did. Number 6 looks good. Came up there not so much. Man, that lift over there is nice and clean, and that one's as rusty as can be. Number 5 looks half decent even. We get a little pre-screen of number 4 over here, just hanging out right there. Yeah, looks like we lost a end cap and slung a rod. So that's what's got us bound up. Dang, I shouldn't have pried so hard. We could have maybe pulled that out of there, straightened her up real good. Can y'all see how bent that rod is up in there? Of course, it just smashed there. Oh, there we go. Here's the cap. Get that out. Underneath there, the piston walls were all fairly clean. If it wasn't for that, we were gonna get her going, dang it. What if we crank that? Free that sucker up. Look who just dropped in unexpected at the right time. Bill loves engine diagnostics. You tore into one of these in a while?
Not in a while. I've torn into a lot of them though.
Someone's been in this one.
Yeah, it's got some shit in it, don't it? Damn, look at that.
That's a nice way of saying it.
Piston. It's just the bottom of the pistons.
There's one for nuts from the cap. Sure, the other, there she is. I wonder if those didn't just fall off and it just dropped the cap and whammied it. Because those, that actually looks good. That ain't sheared off or nothing.
Nothing, that fell off.
We don't need torque on them end caps, do we? I'm an optimistic kind of guy, so I was thinking we could just take one of these, lop that rod, knock her up out of there, and make a 5-cylinder. I mean, they put 5 cylinders in Colorados in the early 2000s. Why don't we just go into the future here and put a 5-cylinder in this?
Oh, hell yeah. There she is. Boy, look at that thing's wedged up in there, ain't it? Hey, buddy, what's up?
There it went. We lost our flashlight. It's all right.
Boy, that thing's beat in there.
She's seen better days.
Yeah.
Now we should just be able to tap on that and shove it up out.
You might get on this side. Get up in there so you can see it. More straight line on it. Push that bad boy out of there just like that. There she is.
There went the rest of it.
There's the ring.
We don't need no piston ring. Now the question is, can we find the hole or the crack? I mean, I don't see nothing.
Let it down. Look at
I don't see nothing real obvious from down here, guys. Let's drop her down and take a look-see from up top. Are we as good as that piston?
Oh, wow! Look at where it was smacking the head. See how it was smacking the head right there?
Oh,
the flat part.
I should have known better. So, guys, earlier I made the comment. Of course, it was dirty, so I didn't think about it or realize it. But I said this has a different style of piston because they put some type of relief.
Yeah, it's whacking the head.
That wasn't a relief on purpose. That was a self-made relief there. I should have been smart enough to figure that one out. There's our big old hunks of metal you're finding down in the.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing, Bill. In fact, the wall itself looks good. I think if we had a dang piston we could slap in it, she'd run.
See how it's shiny? See how it got dark? It was leaking all there.
So that's where our original water came from. All right. So what's your expert diagnosis?
Bad rebuild.
Well, what are we doing?
Super patch job.
Yeah.
It's
Having
we're
fun.
Not gonna try, yeah.
Having
You're
fun.
just gonna see if it would run.
We may have to take her for a chili cheese dog. Don't count me out yet. Oh, there. I'll open up that port. That one was just solid. See, she'll stay nice and cool now. With all the old problems out the way, we're about to rely on aerosol cans for a rebuild here. That's gonna clean it. Hopefully that there's gonna help half seal it. We don't need water in this sucker. I'd just be happy if she half busted off. That'd be a victory to me. We may need more of this for that. Dry balls, Bill.
Yeah, even that front cylinder's got a lot of pitting on it right there.
What are you doing, cool guy? Whip them glasses back down, stud. Black denim. She's a gooder. She's about to fire up for me. The boys are going to get a sandwich, but I don't know why I'd go get sandwich when I got soup here for myself. Good oil pan soup. This round of soup was a little chunky. We usually like her to be a little smoother, but sometimes the chunk's good. You want a little texture in there. Kind of like putting some croutons in a salad. Need some soup, croutons. There you go. Woo! When you take mama's old homemade chili, crack up them saltines, throw her down in the chili. That's what we got here. This Pike County chili cook-off. This dang thing won. Papa Bear doesn't want his porridge. The back's more like oatmeal, it's so thick. Now, after all this talk, I actually am kind of hungry. Y'all thought I'd given up hope? No, sir. She's gonna take me for a down and back somewhere. I ain't giving up hope yet. Howdy there, partner. There's a reason I'm wanted. When chunks start flying out, that's a good sign. It's a sign of progression. Had an interesting taste, whatever that was. Yeah, that's kind of clean enough. I think I'm finally down to my last can. Back in the day, so many of y'all sent cases and cases of this stuff that I've been using it for like 2+ years now, and I think I'm finally on E. So I appreciate all the brake clean over the years, guys. I ain't even got close to putting a dent in the PB Blast yet. That's a pretty solid looking bottom end, but our sump, pump, whatever, she's a little milky, so we're just gonna kind of give her a spritzing. That's all she wrote. Sand it. Now, speaking of some PB, since we're underneath here, let's go ahead and lubricate it all. We'll just spray some up on the cam and everything else. Dag nabbit. I told y'all I got that too full. I mean, just something besides nothing's got to help, right? Maybe right there on our gear. When the cam turns, it's turning our shaft for our oil pump and our distributor. Maybe we just spritz that down, you know? We're looking solid here. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Apparently starting fluid works pretty good as a backup to brake clean. Doubt this is much helping us, but we're here. Might as well rebuild it. That'll probably help it not seal. Spray a gasket. I sprayed it. Ooh, I kind of like that copper color with that mint-ish color. Kind of like a half-corroded penny or something. We may be onto something there with that color combo. Wipe our old gasket dry one last time. We're gonna slap this baby back together. I probably should mention, I did spin this some more to make sure it was gonna continue to spin. I figured y'all are tired of seeing me work that pry bar on that. Come Come on, little flathead. We'll say that's one thing nice about these older vehicles with a straight axle, no cross member there. It's always nice to be able to drop your oil pan when you need to. Got all them bolts happy. Went ahead and popped us a funnel in there and put us a few forecourts down in there. I'll save our last one to dribble all over the top. Dribble? I think you dribble a ball. Drizzle. Boy, I hate to show y'all me cheating on Taco Boy, but look what old Slick and Bill brought me. That right there's a sandwich. That's enough food for a week and a half.
I'm gonna meat on these. They're planking.
Did you say he's planking?
Yeah,
Did you
I didn't know you knew that term.
Did you sign the waiver? We forgot, by we, I mean I, didn't think about the big old hole in our crank where we're gonna lose our oil pressure, because you know we really need that right now. Does it need to be fine-tuned, or is it good?
It's good.
Good? Crab walk. We don't need them knees. You tightening up that core? Gonna show mama them abs or what?
You need this dad block?
You may be in luck, buddy. I heard that's in right now.
I don't like that.
See that hole right there? That's a problem. Oh, she's got a little split crack.
Yeah, she's had a bad time.
Oh, it looks like somebody's welded on that crank before. You see that?
Okay.
There may not been weld on it, but there's about to be. We need a longer nozzle. Oh, she's about there.
Whoa! Holy cow!
What a look on your face.
Now the helmet's good. I just smoked my hand. Burnt some skin off of there. Oh, there's the hair. It's my arm. And I burnt my hand pretty good. I almost put on my big gloves and I didn't.
Your hand gonna be all right?
I don't know. Who's gonna finish welding that?
After what I seen, not me.
It was almost there.
Is it good enough?
Yeah.
Slow it down. The rods bleed off a little oil.
That thing's
Oh, it
smoked.
burnt the hell out of your hand, didn't it?
I'm probably gonna have to go to the hospital. Woo! All right, guys. Obviously, we were trying to have a little fun here, and that was not very smart. I do think if I would have had gloves on just then, I would have been fine. I did not have gloves, and that thing just scorched my hand, and I think I got to go get it looked at probably. She does not feel very good. She's scorched good. I can move it. I can feel, which is good. They said if it burns real bad, you can't feel nothing because it scorches all your nerves. So I can feel that it don't feel good.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Guys, obviously we like doing this kind of stuff and we have fun. And that don't mean we shouldn't be safer
Oh,
at
it's still
times about
smoky
stuff.
down there.
That glove is right there. It was sitting right there. And I seen it there and I went like that, like, oh, I'll pick it up. And then I was like, well, it's gonna restrict my hand down in there.
Looks like you got it welded though.
Now I thought I was Mr. Glass half full. There's Bill coming in. At least you got her welded. More than likely, all that PB Blast I had sprayed all over the assembly down there to get her nice and lubed up for us. Whew. We should have just went with the classic wood wedge. Went to a limb and got one and dowed her up.
That's what I was gonna.
That was the first idea, and it was like, what if we could get the welder down there? Well, we've been all right if we put a glove on. But sometimes my head's up my rear, and here we are. So I don't know where this goes from here, because I'm pretty sure we're going to lose skin on part of our palm and our one finger, and that's going to hinder working around here.
I want to see it on the computer. Big screen. Big screen.
Bill just wants to see the video so bad.
You'll see the carnage.
Now I'm gonna watch the video.
Well, he's gonna go to the hospital and get that checked out. So I guess you're stuck with me and Bill. So I guess let's go ahead and get this cylinder head cleaned up, and we'll get the gasket cleaned up and ready to go back on. I think that will work. I really didn't need to clean this one, but it is now, so whatever. Let's get the head gasket cleaned up now. Good enough for some gold paint.
He's not here, so I can use it now without him getting on to me. Well, I say that, but he left it on the table. He must have known I was gonna go for the gold paint. I guess I'll put the copper spray gasket on it. Next time, it's definitely getting gold paint. Nice and even coat. A little extra on that spot that's missing. Let's see, there's some more spots that's missing. We'll just have to try it. It worked on the old Model A, so that was gold paint. This is supposed to be the better stuff, so we'll see. We'll be the first ones to know if it don't. Go ahead and put these water pump bolts back in here. Now, guess let's put the head on.
That head's heavy on this thing.
Good night.
You know what we might have to do?
Take this off.
Yeah, that's what
Let's just turn it.
like that.
Oh, stuck to my arm.
Yeah, take that thing out of there for right now. Yeah, no, we'll just have to slide it underneath of it. That way we can land it down there like that. Slide that back on. There it goes.
Slide it in and I'll pick it up.
Yeah, get that back here. Ooh, okay, put it back down. It's almost on there. Shaking it around. Oh yeah, that one took off, so it's on there.
Yeah, that one's in there.
Okay.
Just gonna get these down farther. Not gonna smoke them down, just far enough to save the heartache of sitting here with a ratchet wrench and trying to go. Close enough where we can torque them down with torque wrench.
Whoa. Whoa. You can kind of see the crack going across. You can see a little faint crack in it. But you guys seen the stuff squirt out. So the block's going to crack across there and it's going across it that way. Probably what caused all the problem. Probably overheated. Spun started spinning rod bearings. Got her hot.
Got her hot. It squirts out pretty good. Try it again. Now we're out of fluid.
Bring it out like that first time. So it was spraying out pretty good.
Yep.
So big now we got all the dirt washed out. The crack is just running out.
Yep. I think it'll still run, but
It'll
probably
run.
can't put water in it.
We wouldn't have put water in it anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna start from the center and work my way out. Isn't there one over there somewhere?
Yeah, right here.
I'll put it on that one.
5, 6, 7.
Get this one just real quick. Ooh, it's starting. Woo! I think I got burnt on that one. Scoot over, Jacob. I'm on my way down. Whoops. I think I poked a
Hole in the radiator.
Okay.
This truck's got bigger problems than that. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's missing a rod and a piston.
Well, let's get the rocker shafts on. Well, I guess we gotta,
we gotta
go to
go
90 though.
more.
Yeah. It only goes to 75, so we're just gonna
Fake it.
wing it. This one's the bad one, so
Yeah.
we'll skip those two.
Go
Go to that one, two in the back.
It's gonna be a good 70's gonna be a tough pull this.
Old man Bill still got it. No lag for you.
Okay, we're not really sticking that close to the pattern, but if you can't find a pattern, you want to work from the center and work your way out, like in a circle.
Bill's a professional, so he can do what he wants.
Semi-retired professional. So I'm semi. And here I am working on the old cast iron again. Again. I didn't like it then and I don't like it now. Okay.
Keeps you young.
Yeah. So what do you got to say, Lucky? Huh? I know. He's at the hospital.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. You'll get fed one way or the other. Okay, we're gonna put the rocker shaft on now. Getting a little loose on that lash there. Probably have to get it up on them push rods. It's got to go way up on there. Hey, we're missing a couple there. Yeah, this thing makes so much power. We decided to take a cylinder away.
These suck.
Oh yeah, it's coming apart in the middle.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we should do a side at a time, maybe? I don't know.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
I mean, you wouldn't think we need to back them off, but maybe we need to back the rocker shafts off.
I don't know.
Maybe this is bent wrong. Maybe when I fell off, it went the wrong way.
Not letting it go in there right.
Yeah, there it goes.
There it goes. Yeah, I've done a lot of valve jobs on those things right there, man. Oh my God. A lot of crack repair.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, let's try to come off again.
That's all right. Okay. Just about got the thing tight. Some of these seem like they're a little tight. That one's not too bad, but we'll have to spin it and see if they get loose.
Loose or tight on the cam lobes?
Yeah.
If there is cam lobes?
Yeah. We didn't look at that part. Don't want to look too far into this.
It's got them Bluetooth cam lobes.
Small base circle.
Round.
They're like, what's that? In the old days, they regrind camshafts, so they regrind them. The base circle winds up smaller. And they regrind it.
We get the torque specs on those. We'll torque them down. Put the carb on. Bill says wing it. So wing it we are.
So here's our racing carburetor. One barrel. Ooh. The oil cleaner's leaking on me. Air filter.
Oil bath. I'm just gonna tee this liney cut for the filter. Put some clamps on it and call it good. Because this motor is not gonna make it. It'll run, but we'll see. I don't know how well it'll run. Surely it's got compression.
The distributor's a little dirty. So she's pretty dirty in there. Like, I guess not pretty dirty. It's real dirty. So we're gonna clean it up and rebuild it while the camera's off. This new rebuilt carburetor. Ooh, look at that picture on there. Hopefully she looks like that when we get done. Okay, we're gonna set the points. We're gonna give it the Morsky flip.
You can tell you don't watch the video. Bill's gonna go ahead and put the battery in. We finally found out where it went. I don't know if Jacob took it out or not. We weren't here earlier, so.
The fly's showing up already.
Yeah, it reeks in here.
That don't fit in there.
Was it close enough? We can put the wires on it?
I don't know.
No, we might be able to put it on the ground. Hook the wires up.
Yeah, and just bump it over a little bit. I'm gonna check out some of these push rod clearances. Nothing?
Well, I think it's just the battery terminal down there. I'm gonna try to mess with it and see if I can get it turning better, then we'll try again.
Doesn't sound like the drive works.
No, that's a bad sign. Let me,
Tap on it.
yeah, hit it with a hammer. Press it now, see what it does. Okay. That's what she needed.
Say, didn't it try right there?
It did, it turned. So now let's check compression. Hear me turn it?
Yeah, keep bumping it, and I gotta, because if they're too tight, it won't make compression. All right, I'm gonna start watching them. Okay, turn it a little bit. Again. Yeah, we got issues, dude. This intake valve here's not even working. Or the exhaust valve.
Really?
Yeah, not even moving. This one, watch that one. That should be exhaust, because that's the intake coming in.
Yeah.
So this should be an exhaust, this should be an exhaust. When these two are intakes, but it's that one.
Okay.
Seeing it's down right now, it's not even. The intake went open and closed twice, and that one didn't move.
Okay. Yeah, something's wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of them doing it. I can tap them with a hammer.
I mean, we can try.
Bigger hammer.
Bigger hammer. There was other ones that wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
We know those two ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
I got
but-
another one. See, them two exhaust valves down there are down. They probably shouldn't be like that. Are they moving at all?
No.
Yeah, it ain't gonna make no compression at all. They're stuck
Here,
open.
let me go and let me do it and you can see
Okay, I'll watch them
what
all.
you think.
Hey, when you crank it over, I'm gonna do a compression check real quick on these.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's got, so far we got one cylinder with compression and I only got one more cylinder to go. And that one had good compression. It about, almost got a finger like Jacob's. All right, do it again. Oh yeah, woo, that was hot. So we downed the cylinder, the front two got compression, and then the one we took down, and then the other three don't got no compression. So we only got 2 cylinders with compression. Yeah, do it again. Now that one cylinder's starting to work a little bit. Do it again. Both the valves were starting to move. All right, we can probably make another one get compression, but we still gonna have, we'd only have 3 cylinders with compression and 2 without. This one's starting to move now. It didn't look like it was coming up all the way,
Yeah.
but it's enough that we started spraying it. Yeah, right there at the spring area. So we have a few stuck valves. We got the unstucker tool right here. You can tell by the nice orange color. So this guy's stuck. This one's starting to come to life. That one's stuck.
I guess start playing whack-a-mole with them.
That one don't matter. So we got 2 cylinders, got real good compression. Them 2 are working good. That one might start coming to life.
We could probably actually start, I can probably put something on that and make it work without here.
Oh, the starter?
Yeah.
Put a trigger on it. Well, it has that, you have to push that button in. Or just get a big old ass screwdriver. Put a big screwdriver on the top of it and just, you can push on the arm that activates it. And then just push it down. It should start it then.
Try to put it in neutral too, if you can. Yep. Okay. Okay. Okay, the front 3 are working. Okay, let me spray some more oil on it. Look at the way something engaged.
Yeah.
So you probably had to, wait, I think on the other one he had a piece of rope around it and he's just pulling it.
Pulling it forward.
It's starting to go. It's not going. So we got most of them besides this back one. This is starting to work. Those are still not working though. So we'll keep messing with them and see if we can finally get them working.
Now try it. Exhaust valve's working now. Just bump it a little bit. All right. Bump it again a little bit. All right, bud. That's on it. Okay, just tap a little bit. Oh, there it goes. Do it again. Do it again. I have a feeling we might be changing the starter. Starter drives out.
Okay. Oh, that's broken. Okay, you're good. Yeah, I broke the strap off of it. I broke that little strap off of it.
Well, this truck just doesn't want to start.
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah.
She's fighting us all the way.
The old adjustable wrench out here.
Hey, you got a crescent wrench?
I got one. Okay, we're almost there. Then we'll use the lift and lift it up.
Get to the
bottom one. So nice.
We're ballers today.
Yeah. Our shop now.
Yep, Puddin called in sick today.
Oh, this bottom bolt's loose.
Is it?
Yeah.
Real loose?
Loose enough.
Because it gets out of alignment, that'll mess it up. Man, I've been watching videos on the thing, guys lifting cars up, and then the guy goes into the thing and it broke. So that wasn't even
No.
in it.
Somebody just shoved that in there pretty much. Because
Yeah. So go ahead and take the starter off. We're gonna have to try to knock that out.
It goes into cast iron.
In a blind hole?
Yeah. Got a bolt, broke off.
Snapped
It's
right
been
off.
broke for a long time.
Yeah. Yep, she's all dirty, no fresh marks on it.
Yep.
It's been in there for a while, broken.
So I guess we can try to take the starter off, and if Bendix does work, we know that we're just kind of screwed.
Yeah. So the starter's been acting up. Slick pulled her off. And here's the starter drive gear. Ooh, we cracked it. Busted it. No good.
Which I wonder is if it was.
It was because of that bolt being
Yeah,
broke.
but look at this. So these are probably supposed to be the same exact bolt size. It's
Yeah.
not.
Oh shit.
so
that
it's-
one's way bigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, we got problems.
Well, tomorrow we're gonna tackle the starter thing. Old truck guy, I guess, has a starter up there, so we're gonna go pull one off. Right now, Bill's taking the cover off, so me and him are gonna try to soak that rear lifter and try to get it loose or unstuck or whatever it's doing.
Okay, we got all the hold down stuff, holding it down off of it. We're gonna pry it open and hopefully not mess the gasket up too much. Oh, she's coming off. Oh, yeah, we're good, we're good. There's a screw right down there, isn't there?
It's stuck on a little bit, but go up.
That's all right, rip it off.
She's
Whoa.
definitely crusty. She's got some
A lot of crud down in there.
Yeah, rust. It's had water in it before, so that's probably part of the problem.
So it don't look like the bottom end of this got rebuilt, just the cylinder head.
Only the top. We'll get her soaking. We'll just soak all of them, you know?
Yep.
So I'll try to spin it, and we can try to pop the lifter up and then knock it back down. We're gonna scrape some of this crap out, so maybe we can actually get some penetrating oil down in there. That is nasty. No, let's not push that in the water. Give her the old tap tap. So we're gonna try to pull the push rod out and then try to get underneath that valve right there, that valve edge, or not the valve edge, the lifter edge, and try to pull the lifter out of the hole and see if it's how rusty it is. And if it's rusty, we'll sand it, try to get it cleaned up so it'll actually function like it's supposed to. Ish.
Somewhat.
So let's try to pull the push rod.
See, the valve's coming
working
up.
perfect, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming up on its own.
Theoretically, I should be able to pull this to the side.
Yep, get it off that cup.
There it goes. Okay. Oh.
Ooh, good thing we got another one. So that's probably from us, this camera on. So the push rod got a little bend in it. That's probably from us beating the shit out of it, trying to unstuck it. That's why we're pulling it out. The lifter's really stuck in there.
Luckily, we have another push rod. Last one. Let's not mess it up.
This ain't good.
Oh, goodness.
Dude,
It's tight.
that thing's stuck. We gotta...
Okay, I'm gonna turn it over some more.
Got that nut on it pretty good.
I mean, yeah, it's there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That thing ain't even moving. Seeing the exhaust is going down right now.
And we can run it on 4 cylinders.
So it should be off the intake lobe. There it is. Look at that lash it's got now. Exhaust is closing, intake should be opening up here in a minute.
That might have been, remember how it was hard to turn earlier?
Mm-hmm.
That might have been part of it.
It might have been. It could have been bending when we were hitting it with the distort, or...
Yeah, that intake's coming out now.
Yeah, there she goes. Man, that is slow.
All two, screw it.
While we're here.
Yeah. See that? That's wore down too. Look, see how the flywheel's lower down like that?
Yeah, the edge.
Yeah. So I bet it's been like that for a minute. Yeah, but they're not that round around though, usually. Yeah, see the teeth are getting better right here.
Yeah.
I think that was the beat up spot. Okay. I think we're gonna call it quits for today. We're gonna get it started tomorrow because
We could go up and down a little fast.
I'm about tired of doing that. So we'll get back in the morning on it and go from there.
Come on, Theo. We're back, baby.
Can't keep a good man down.
Can't keep me down. Guys, it's a lot worse. It looks a lot worse than it is. We've got her heavily bandaged to make sure I don't get it dirty today. I got a pretty good sized blister there. Unfortunately, between them two fingers, two good sized ones that are just pushing each other. And then the bottom of my hand is kind of burned up, but it couldn't really blister because the skin's so thick. Other than them the two big ones back there, I'd probably be all right. Now, all that being said, I can't do much because I cannot get this thing dirty. Main thing, they told me for the 5 hours I was there and only got cream and a pill and basically told good luck. They didn't even clean it. It was just as filthy. They're like, don't you get it dirty. But they refused
we're not cleaning it.
When you clean it, don't you get it dirty. I'm like, what do I do at the house? Get some Dial dish soap. I'm like, I could stay at the house and fix myself up for all this. Yeah, I don't really know other than don't get it dirty. And don't be dumb like me because then you can't point at people. I was trying to point at y'all right now and I can't. All I can do is the Lego hand. About to rattle can this thing yellow. So I had plenty of time to think about what I did yesterday as I sat there for 5 hours to wait for my cream and a pat on the back and a good attaboy, good luck. And yeah, I mean, we ate lunch. I just was not thinking about that looby doobie sitting down there and being flammable. I figured most would have dripped down, but I just wasn't thinking about it in the first place. And even had I thought about it, I probably would have put that glove on, which I should have done anyways. But I still wouldn't have thought it was actually going to ignite like that. So if we would have done that, obviously before we put the oil paint on, we would have welded the hole up. Everything would have been vented. We hadn't have sprayed it down. Obviously we'd been fine, guys. So just be smart. I'm just thankful that this ain't as bad as it could have been, because who knows how hot that flame was that my hand was in yesterday. It's also really weird because it only burnt in like certain spots, back of the hand completely untouched. Then it's like a little corner of a pinky in between this finger, the bottom of a thumb. I'm like, I don't know how I didn't get everything. It's just like, I don't know. Depends on how I was holding that, the welder, I reckon. But anyhow, it could have been a lot worse. And I'm thankful that I can almost 1,000% guarantee that this video and y'all seeing that happen to me is gonna make y'all more cautious. So I've been telling you this whole video, I'm a glass half full type guy. My hand's okay. It's gonna take a week or two to heal up properly and not get infected. Could be worse. And we got a good training video of what not to do.
Maybe the thumb will be healed up too by then.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. She's good. Oh yeah, my thumbnail. Yeah, the hand was about healed up 100%. We had to step her up a notch. What was real weird, y'all see that fingertip right there? That nail you could tell was scorched. It looked a lot worse yesterday. The skin on that fingertip, not a lick of burn anywhere. Don't hurt one bit, but that flame scorched that nail, but it don't hurt. I could just see, I was like, whoa, that thing was like on fire. I come out of there flapping that hand. I was trying to cool her off. I'm lucky I didn't take flight. So y'all seen how far Slick and Bill got yesterday. Big thanks to them for helping me out there, of course. I don't know too much of what went on. At some point I was sitting back in the ER and I get a picture of Slick cranking it and Bill's tapping valves. So I was like the boys are giving her a good hoorah there. They ain't gave up yet. Before we head to Norman, we probably need to drop off our merchandise orders first. Put in my strong hand.
What happened here? Getting mummified?
Yeah. Don't weld around aerosols, my friend.
Oh, look out.
Found us another starter. What's the story on this one?
Oh, I picked this up 6 months ago. I'm always buying crap I don't need, of course. And local guy pulled it out of a 53 Bel Air, something like that. So I went and picked it up, and it's been sitting here thinking I'd do something with it. You know, you never know when you might need it. 235.
Or a 235 starter. I can give it a little pet. We're gonna pull this one off just since we're here. And of course we'll bring him his starters back when we get done with what we're doing. But rather have an extra one and not have to make this drive just in case. None of the parts houses showed I could get one very quick.
Napa might have one. That's the only spot I've had luck.
Starters, get your starters. Go ahead and croil our lifters again. I should have done that way before they made it to that point. We should have just assumed she was full of rust. But that aerosol croil in there will probably keep the welder away from it. She going?
Yeah, just
getting that one threaded. High five. Good work, Slick. High five. Did you put the small bolt in the bottom as an alignment now?
That's how you do it. That's why I got an extra one. Extra starter, so if it breaks it again, then we're good.
Thing's got a solenoid and a half on it. With our new fancy starter, they don't have the little push engaging thing. We can just put our little cheater switch on here. One wire to the solenoid, one wire to the power side. Yo!
Found it. This one working? Ready?
Yep. How are all the other ones? So everything's lifting except back there on number 6. Why can't we pull that out?
I already tried to pull it out.
Can't get the lifter out? Well, it's moving some though. That push rod is bending the hair. Not sure why. I think I know why the starter broke now. Give her a little more. You want me to get the propane torch?
You mess up the other hand?
I'll hold it with my left hand.
No.
Jump, jump, jump.
Put your hand in there.
Jump, jump, jump. Big hammers always fix a problem.
I guess.
Oh! Whoa! We're getting a little fuel, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Watch. She's coming. We got a good fuel pump. I don't know about good gas. Probably not.
The block's cracked on that side.
Huh?
On that side. Where the bolt goes through.
Y'all cracked my block?
No, it was already cracked.
Allegedly.
You have to watch the video.
I would say that too. If I crack somebody's block.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all tore up my good motor. Oh, that's good. Or I have to.
Well, you need 2 hands for 2 wrenches, and you ain't got that.
Hush it.
If you look close, it's trying to work.
She's trying. She's got a little chink. Oh! I think it's a good thing we got 2 starters from Zach, because by the end we may need the 3rd.
Hey, that's all it is.
Let's hit her with some Croil again. Aerosol lubricants are my favorite. I forgot to tell y'all we decided to name the truck Righty.
A little bit more hammering, and we finally got her.
I hear some compression coming.
Yeah, she's... Woo! Check them all.
High compression race engine.
Woo! Woo! That one got some power. Yeah, that one.
Y'all didn't get that one working?
It's got that Bluetooth piston, man. Hey, the piston's on your right hand. Your right arm.
There's number 4 piston right there. Yeah, we're missing that one. 4-cylinder. She's a 4-cylinder. Right? How come we ain't got that one? She's rocking and rolling.
This one's not working that great. It might need to be more adjusted.
Or she may be too tight and keeping her open. Let's try to bump her till we get lash out of both of them. Yeah, we ain't got no lash here. She's too tight. We got a little on this one, so we just got to back that off of here, I think. Oh, Rupert. Sorry, Slick. Like, be calling me Rupert. I'll leave this damn place. You can finish it up there, one-handed bandit.
Yeah.
Adjust this rocker, please. Oh yeah. Oh, no,
Oh, you got it.
teamwork. I may have one hand, but it can still catch.
Let me go down a little bit more.
We ain't got slack yet. There we go. That's freaking all of it though.
This here. Is it stuck?
Bump some more.
It's about to.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Tap it, tap it, tap it. She started to build a little compression. Gave her that old hammer treatment.
Getting some oil.
I thought a tube hooked to this thing.
Right here.
Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where the heck that tube go? She's starting to get oil. It should come up through there and then work its way out. Thought I couldn't get this with one hand. Shoot. I'll rebuild this engine with one hand. My eyes closed. I reckon since we're half compressing, up next, when you get some spark, we'll just give these things the Mortsky flick since we're here. They actually do not look bad. I don't see no corrosion down in there. That'll work. All right, got some power on her. We should see some spark going on our points down there. Get the old nail board on her. Oh, she's wanting to spark across there. See?
Just need to flick a little bit.
Little coil wire action. That sucker right there, good spark, that'll light you up. We rebuilt everything else. I figured we could rebuild these as well. Can't have her performing bad over there.
I think that's the least of its worries, unfortunately.
Luckily that pointer finger didn't get too scorched, so she can take a little pressure. All right, blue tape said this was number 1. That seems awful sketchy to me though, being plumb over there. 5, number 6, number 2, 4. Yeah, we gotta make sure I have number 4.
Just in case.
She's the most important. We got a big vacuum port right here we may want to plug. Give her a little fuel here, let's see what happens. Go ahead. Doesn't even sound like she's trying. Maybe if we make the coil hot, it'll help. I took the jumper wire off.
Oh, I'll do it.
Can't leave it on with that 6-volt coil. We'll catch her on fire with our 12 volts. Go ahead. Look, little sketch around aerosols.
Yeah. Use your good hand.
Oh, that's better than nothing. That means something's trying to do something. I think we may do good to pull that number 1 and try to get her top dead center and see if we are firing where we need to be firing, because if not, we may just be pissing in the wind here. Slow and steady. Bump. Yep, that's good. She started to push a little bit. Not that we got any type of indicators. Maybe I marked the wrong one. I don't think so. It's pretty easy to put blue tape on the first plug wire. Where are you at right now? It's still going up. This one right here should be number 1. I think so, because that's going clockwise, and we just started to hit compression stroke. She's back here, right? So should be that one. Come on, baby. Yeah, she's a little closer to going.
Mortsky would already have put 3 starters on it. But...
We're on our 2nd, and there's a 3rd sitting over there, so don't count us out yet. What'd you say back there?
You're doing a great job, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by the hand. You're doing a great job.
Yeah. I wonder if we could be 1 off on our assumption over there, because it just barely started hit compression on the finger.
So I'll move them all this way.
I don't know, one way or another. No, that's worse. And like that, we rotated them back one. I like how I try to show y'all one with my finger there. One big one. He's trying. Just thinking how stupid this must look to everyone with my burnt hand as I'm next thing it backfires and this wrap's on fire.
Yeah. Turns into a torch.
Let me see if I can get some fuel in this thing.
Showed him how to fillet them and everything.
Yeah, I ain't seeing nothing.
You too can spend 2 days, take a piston out, and barely make it run.
I ain't giving up hope yet. Are we gonna assume she's got good timing whenever the wire order was in where it's at? Maybe we should
Adjust on herself?
yeah, loosen our distributor over there and just give her a little spin or two. It's just right there. It wants to go so bad. I don't know why that 6-volt starter ain't happy. That's weird. It's only a 12-volt battery. We may have to sling her to 24 volts to get enough compression out this rig.
Get her spinning fast enough?
Distributor bolt hold down. We don't need no stinking bolt. Smoke coming from everywhere on this thing. Go! Give her another crank. We didn't even crank on it that much. That's the disappointing part. She should have had more than that in her. Just can't get good used parts nowadays.
I mean, it is like 70 years old, so.
Not that starter. That thing's way too nice looking. Even worse, it's been remanufactured in China.
It was also setting on fire, yeah.
She's gonna go slick. Mm-hmm. Give her a spritzing.
This starter sounds terrible.
We kind of got to run her to the point of bust. She's already no good. Can't believe it ain't running. Well, she hit 30. Chat, we're getting crazy. This is what it's like to be Theo, huh? You just sit over here and relax. Watch everyone else do the work. Y'all want me to give you a good hand?
Flat for us?
Yeah, it's trying. Oh, Theo said, hey, that sucker's curved perfect for the shape of my head.
My wife tells me my armpits got teeth. Every shirt I got, the armpits are going out.
Looks like your right nipple got angry on that one.
Yeah.
Starter number 3. Go!
Hey, what's up with them sparks? We had an accident yesterday here.
Keep it going. That starter is not happy from the get-go. And we only got our compression back up to about where 30. It was. About 35. No, that'd be 40. She hit 40. You said yesterday the first 2 were the best ones. So if those are our best ones and we're getting 40, we're off to a solid start. We may need the ranchero to come pull on us because I think we're kind of stuck in the mud here. I guess we're gonna wrap up here. I was really hoping it would at least pa-pum a little more than what it did.
It did once.
Yeah. Well, I hope we were recording then because he let off and it tut like twice and then kicked out. If we had a better starter that held on a little more compression, I think she would have went. But I guess we're gonna wrap there. Guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate all the support. Don't be a dummy like me. puddins.fab.shop for that good quality merchandise. Much other than that, I'm on the Instagrammer, I'm on the Facebooker, I'm on the Patreon. Big thanks to Slick and Bill for carrying on with this thing where we could see if we were headed in the right direction or not, or pushing through, whatever. For keeping the show going when I could not. That's what I'm thanking them for. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Sorry it didn't run. I thought she had it in her. Do not forget though, sitting on your ass will not finish your project, and welding without gloves may not protect your hands.